What's Elgato doing? Why did?
That was weird. That was weird. Did you do something? Did you do something
I don't think so. No, I don't.
To do that, it just happened to do that on its own right while we were between episodes.
I think it did that on its own. Why did it do that?
That's really convenient timing.
Let's see. Is it? No. I can add that. What's that? New follower. Woo! Welcome to Speletons, everyone. What was that? I don't know. Did it pop up for you? I actually don't even know that.
Yeah, I saw it.
Well, Derek,
I don't know if
that doesn't. Derek, yeah, I saw it. Derek, that's not how these videos work.
I'm tired too.
Me too, but we gotta do the Metrovania boss. We owe it to our fans. Thank you guys for watching. As I said in the previous episode, which was an hour and a half. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. I put a lot of effort into that story.
Bring popcorn.
Bring popcorn. It's a long one.
Some tissues.
What was I even gonna say? I don't know. We owe it to the fan. Oh, people watch us a lot on this series for some reason. I don't know why. Why do you guys watch it with this episode, with this series? What is it about it that encapsulates you? Is it like we're the only ones doing it? Or like we're one of the only ones doing it? Because it's only like it's like 10 people, but you know, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. You watch it all the time. Oh. Do we normally watch the boss thing? I don't know. I hope we don't.
I don't remember.
I don't think we do. I don't think I can bring myself to watch it.
You have a sharp sword. I'm sure that'll be helpful.
Defeat the prime evil in under 5 minutes. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh no. Ow. Wait, he does no damage.
The prime evil already.
He does no damage.
Yeah, sure doesn't.
Well, what is this?
You're probably gonna defeat him pretty quick. At the rate you're going. Think he has another form? Alright,
That was like the platformer one where you just stare at it and go, okay. Why was it? The platformer one, like, didn't we just jump on the guy's head and he died? And I just stared at the screen like, what even is my life right now?
I don't remember. Man, her jacket is gigantic.
She's thick, dude. She's fucking...
Her jacket's thick.
Yeah.
It's not even her, it's just jacket.
Derek, don't be mad about being mad. It's okay to not be okay. Well, that was the Metrovania boss. That's what you guys signed up for. How was it? How was the experience?
You're just coming off our hour and a half episode leading up to that. I hope you're satisfied.
I hope the hour and a half plus 1 full week wait was worth it for that bar. That I sat there and just like poked to death. I know I was satisfied. Dumb fun.
Fitting.
Yeah.
I'm
surprised. What's surprising about the series is like I'm surprised it's still holding on fairly well. I don't think we're quite at what we got. I think we got like 20 consistently. Not even kidding. But like it's surprising because I feel like doesn't this get boring at some point? Like it's okay. It's definitely okay to play. Like I don't mind playing it. And if people watch, obviously people love watching it, so like I'm fine doing it. I want to see the end of this game, I really do, which is another reason why we keep doing it. What do I have to do? Eliminate the Mark Zebra of no other casualties in under 10 minutes. Okay, what does Zebra look like? Ow.
Alright, no other casualties.
Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to shoot him. I literally didn't. I accidentally oops. But I mean, hey, people like I would like seriously though, like if you haven't already, please do make that comment about why you watch this. I'm very curious as to like why this series over others.
I'm gonna ask the same question, but I'm gonna do it in a different way. Hey, if you watch us, why?
No, there's reason to watch.
Please tell me.
We're entertaining. I'm just,
No,
there are people that watch all our series. I would like to know why. Like, I'd like to know what series people like watching the most. Too. I don't think I want the Koopa Toss. I'm getting the Koopa Toss. And sometimes you don't have a choice in life. I hope the mark isn't in there. What was I gonna say?
Oh, that arrow. Oh.
You know what's another surprising thing that got like oh, there he is. Oh, I can just kill him like this. No, I just kill him like that. There we go. What's surprising is, so you know when we did blackjack on Clubhouse Games?
Yes.
I have no idea why. 22 people watched that. To compare, Clubhouse Games gets like 4 views for us as of the time of recording this, which is fair for we have like 200 people, so that's about what you would expect for our subscriber account. You know, the fact that it gets views is nice in general. I appreciate the people that watch. Again, I really do appreciate people watching. Hopefully that guy's name was Gary. Gary, he's our man. He will fucking touch your tan. Gary, he's our man. He will fucking fuck your pan.
No.
I would watch a man fuck a pan. Oh, it had to be a Metrovania JRPG. Well, that's unfortunate. I didn't do that. Yeah, I don't know why, though. Like, I don't know what it was about blackjack that people really want to watch. Also, a lot of them were from China. Ah! Glass breaking noise!
Wait, blackjack in China.
What happened? Someone broke in. Such a mess. The windows alone are going to cost a few $1,000s.
Like right now?
They didn't steal
like,
much.
Did they just break in?
Just a bunch of mashes and some cash. Yeah, it could have been worse. Rob has the play type 1, right? I called him earlier. He'll bring it back before we close. Do you think whoever broke in was after the mash machine? We've been reaching out to a lot of collectors, even some we don't know that well. I guess it's possible. Maybe one of us needs to take it home each night. Better safe than sorry. Door opens. Ring. Hey, I'm sorry I couldn't get here earlier. It was slammed at work. You need any help cleaning up? Nah, we're about done. I had to put the repairs on my credit card.
How'd you know we were robbed?
Gonna need to earn that back on top of her paying our expenses. Derek, because Droom and Simon are fucking at this point, as is, long, skinny white dude and cute black girl. Yeah, she's black. She's cute, though. I do that enough at my day job. I'm kidding. I don't know what he does at his day job. He could have said fuck bitches, make money. For all I know.
I think it was Rob. After all, it's in his name.
Complete 5 mashes to help pay off the damages. Okay. Whatever you want. Whatever you want, Joom Senpai. Oh. I will never call her that again.
Alright, well now you made it.
Yeah,
don't do that.
I was just like... I'll never call her that again, and that's the end of that statement. There's not much more to be said. No, fuck you.
So, I know something that Magic does better than Yu-Gi-Oh! That I don't think you can really deny.
Derek, wait, hold on. First off, you clearly don't know me. I can deny just about anything. Second off, I can solve this problem with a wall. Third off, I make the rules and I enforce them.
And the thing Magic does better than Yu-Gi-Oh! That I think is universally accepted and just true is their art, and then their card art specifically, and the way they structure their card, like the way they like format, or like the way they do their cards and special cards and whatnot. Because, in addition to just having incredibly pretty arts, that Magic always has, which I think just are compared to Yu-Gi-Oh cards are just flat out better, overall. They also do cool alternate versions of cards. They do lots of alt arts for cards. Not actually, they probably don't do. Actually, Yu-Gi-Oh might
Yu-Gi-Oh
do.
does that too.
No, I don't think they do as many. They do it. I know they do it. I'm saying they don't do it. I don't think they do it as much as Magic does.
Magic is more popular.
Especially
That's
for
not
popular
fair.
cards.
That's like saying Magic has more cards
Okay.
than Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, like, yeah, sure, that's true, but like.
Okay, that's fair.
But
But one thing they do also though is for their alternate for like alternate versions or special versions, they started doing a thing. They've done it a few times before, but they started doing a thing, and I paid a ton of extra. I paid a lot more money for a lot more money than normal for a premium collector booster box of collector packs for Magic. They started doing a thing called collector packs a couple sets ago.
We do that.
Where
Yu-Gi-Oh does that.
Yes, but for Magic, they have the pack is it's 15 cards, all of them or most of them foiled out. There's a couple that aren't. And they do full art cards where the entire card has the art on it rather than just like the normal box that's set aside for the card.
I also think that's another just because Yu-Gi-Oh is not as popular thing. Because you know what else does that? Pokemon. And I honestly think this is true. Even though Pokemon is not a card game that's played more than any other, that's not played more, I think Pokemon in general is just more popular of a card scene, possibly even compared to Magic. I don't know. That's hard to say.
I don't know compared to Magic. Pokemon did definitely, or a couple I think starting it was probably like 2 or 3 years ago, started to have like a sudden surge, where it got.
And they were popular early on too. Popular. They were as popular.
Yeah, they were popular. They were popular in their early days, and then I think they dropped off for a while, and then they surged back a couple of years ago. Because I know like the card store in Rochester, which is a very Millennium Games, which is a very large card store.
It really is actually. You're right.
They started a couple of years ago. They started having Pokemon cards and having tournaments and everything for it.
I think the game picked up. The
game picked up a lot, is what I mean. That helps too for pushing more product and better product. Because if you're not a popular game, you're probably not going to push. You're not going to be able to push much in terms of like a premium product. Magic, that I guess that is fair of for Magic being a more popular game, but still being a larger and older game. I think that regardless of that though, it doesn't change the fact that they do. I think they do a lot. They do a lot cooler stuff with their arts.
So I think that explains. I said it explains full art more than anything else. I don't know if I actually. There are two different art styles. Magic's art is more detailed.
Art styles, yes.
It's definitely more detailed. I've seen it. It's just the style of it. And even that goes to popularity, but I do actually like simpleness. That's the thing. We make cards for collective.
They do both. They both have a charm to them.
Yeah.
Both styles have a charm.
Which is, that's all you really need to me. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Shit. Oh, the thing about collective that I kind of dislike, but it makes sense and is kind of necessary, too. But it's kind of lame that you need to be such a skilled artist for that game because it really fucks your cards there. Art is really important.
Yeah.
In a card game. But I think I don't know if this is fair to say about Magic the Gathering, but I think I actually just outright prefer Yu-Gi-Oh! Simply because their designs, like, yeah, they're simpler, but they also, what is it? They feel more diverse, but also, like, simpler, cleaner? What's the word I'm looking for here? I haven't seen too many Magic the Gathering cards.
Yeah, I'm in the process of sending you, like, I think was a prime example of, like, so when they started doing premium products at first, I saw them and like, I honestly kind of was like, I was pretty like about it.
Well,
like, like, you know, it's cool, but like, I was like, it's cool, but like, I'm not that interested.
Full art cards
but,
are
like,
just beautiful.
But like,
that's full art's so cheating because like if Yu-Gi-Oh could afford it, I'm sure they would just. Sorry, rather if Yu-Gi-Oh was profitable for Yu-Gi-Oh to do it, I'm sure they would do it in a heartbeat. It's just that it's not. Oh, yep. Am I alive? Yep. Attack. Oh, there's a doppelganger. I have to get there. I'm gonna die before I get there. I need to.
They also like they have a like for popular cards too. They'll do alt arts. Which Yu-Gi-Oh does it too, but like Magic, I think they go far more ham with their alt arts.
I see.
I sent you an example. I just sent you an example of it's Cultivate, which is it's a simple. It's not really used in anything competitive. It's more just used for Commander. And it's like a Commander staple card. I can't think of a good Yu-Gi-Oh equivalent. But like, you know, it's like a Mystical Space Typhoon or something, like where if you can run it, you're probably going to, because it's just nice.
I know I feel like I know Collective more than Yu-Gi-Oh at this point. I don't. That's not true at all. I could make a Yu-Gi-Oh card that's way better than any Collective card I ever make, but like, I don't know. That's just interesting.
But like, to be honest, like this was the art that like really won me over for like wanting the set for full art or wanting the collector cards for some full art cards, because like it just looks so pretty. Like the whole of it looks so good.
Right.
Magic for promos they've also done the thing where they've done textless cards where it's literally just an image. They don't have a box or anything like that. They have at the top of the card they have the name and I think they have the mana cost, and that's all they have.
Yeah, it's a little annoying.
And then the rest
if
of
you
it's
use
just
the
art.
pretty card. And but yeah, my headphones came out. I don't think. Oh, I do have my phone. I can look at the art now. Let me see.
Let's see if I can find one of the.
Oh. I mean, that's not bad. You know what it is? I think I figured out how to work.
I don't know.
How Magic does a lot of like fantasy designs. They feel. I don't think it's fair to say unimaginative.
Oh yeah,
they're not unimaginative.
That's different.
It's not but like it's all the same. It all feels the same, which is good in its own right. But Yu-Gi-Oh,
it's really not.
No, it's not. Like,
it does all okay. So it does all look it does all look fantasy. Like it.
Well, it is all
very,
fantasy.
If you were to think of like D&D, it will all fit into that category. Yes.
Yes.
Whereas Yu-Gi-Oh probably, I guess, does have kind of more broad range where you have the possessed stuffed animals, you have the dinosaur robots, you have the
the hydration dinosaur robots.
Oh, my bad. The hydration dinosaur robots. You have the idols. You have the other idols. You have the third set of idols. You have the desserts.
Yeah, they
with
also have a
faces.
lot more pretty girls that they like focus on being pretty girls. That's smart of them.
Yes, they care. Yes, that definitely. Magic goes for more realistic look, whereas also for a lot of card arts, they
Yeah.
go for more realism, whereas Yu-Gi-Oh is more like kind of like cartoony or anime like.
Yeah. That's what it is. It's just it's got it. This I actually do prefer the style of Yu-Gi-Oh. And I think that's very like that is important. Like even that cultivate card. Like I mean like I know it's really well done art, but like I was pretty mad on it.
I
Just
think
looking at it, it's like a neat effect. I would rather see how Yu-Gi-Oh tries to take that same exact effect.
If Yu-Gi-Oh did it, it could certainly. I think they certainly could make a lot of cool looking cards, like a full art like Blue Eyes White Dragon or something like that. Like even just something, even like simple stuff like that. If you had that spread across the whole card.
Yeah, you know
I don't know. There's for a while. I think for a long time I was kind of the same way where like I really didn't care about the arts too much, and I probably did like Yu-Gi-Oh's arts more just because they were more cartoony and more anime like. But like I recently have been kind of like honestly I think it's since I started playing Collective and drawing stuff for that. Just looking at when I look at Magic arts now, like I think it's because I look more at like all the details and find stuff, and that a lot of there's a decent amount of Magic art that's traditional art where it's painted on a canvas and then scanned, and like in my Magic group chat, there's someone who will oftentimes share when an art piece is being sold if anyone's interested.
That is so not a helpful weapon. Why?
Like since playing Collective, I kind of started looking at arts more, and there's definitely far more detail that goes into like the Magic arts. And I do really like the fantasy, like the fantasy yet realistic kind of like art style that they have for a lot of things.
I mean, yeah, but it's your thing. Like it's okay, I guess. Okay, look, it's something you'll agree on. No, I mean, I do have to admit they are more detailed. Like there ain't nothing. And as I said, they're more popular, so they can do more
when
stuff.
When I said better, I didn't mean better as in like, like objectively in preference, because like I'm sure there's plenty of people who like they'll look at like on Collective they'll look at something like I can't think of it.
Oh, that fireball's even worse. I want the Kubatos. Give me that back. Thank you. Oh my god, that was bad.
Even like with Collective, there'll be I'm sure there's plenty of people. There's people out there who would look at Kwapka's art, which is like really which is really nice. They have like their own webcomic and like are good.
That's the first person we've mentioned from Collective. That's the first of them to make it on the show. Congratulations, Kwapka.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
I have mixed feelings about you.
I don't. You know what? Honestly, they have and there's no reason they had to. They defended Chromazone, and they don't even like Young Me or anything. That was very nice of them. They're like, they're very nice. They're very nice.
Going back to what I was saying though, they have like their own webcomic, and like they are clearly a very talented artist.
Oh fuck yeah.
And then there's like I'm sure there's plenty of people though who would over their very nice art would prefer things like garlic bread salesman or something like that.
The simplicity of it is pretty nice. I mean, dude, have you seen all the garlic bread support going on? We got like 3 shows, 3 cars, some garlic bread. We have we have garlic bread posted, I think now. I'm mad. Someone stole that from me. I was gonna do it. It was gonna trigger actives, but it don't. So, whatever.
But anyways, like I'm like everyone has a preference. I wasn't saying that like it would that like you'd be like, oh yeah, that's clearly like I clearly like that more. My point was more that like it's objectively higher quality.
Yeah, but I didn't. Well, first off,
and they do put more effort.
No, you were saying
into
it's objectively more. Sorry, I don't make the rules, but I do. I just enforce them. Second, what was I gonna say?
I don't make the rules, but I do. I just enforce.
They do make more. I think they have more to just put into that than Yu-Gi-Oh does. Pokemon, I feel like, can step up their game. Although they do some, like, for the GXs and stuff, they do some really fucking pretty work. They save it for just their best card, the fancy card, which is fair, I guess.
Yeah. Magic has started using fancy cards as a reason to sell them for absurd amounts of money. Yeah. Sell packs for absurd amounts of money.
Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh does the gold packs. You know what I really liked about Yu-Gi-Oh, and it's more Japan.
I wasn't
done.
Zinker, Magic's gonna have a pack coming out. I just want to say real quick, Magic's going to have a set that has packs that are $150.
Wow. Yeah,
pack.
That's fucking stupid. You know what? You don't have to pay $150 for Yu-Gi-Oh.
More than a box.
But anyhow, you know what I really like about Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's mostly what Japan does. There are so many different, like, holographic rares and shit to certain cards. They have, like, secret rare. They have, like, ultra secret rares and all this other stuff. They have, like, a shiny factor from Pokemon on cards. That's so cool. I think some of the...
foil?
Yeah, they have, like, special foils. And, like, that... And, like, I mean, like, really rad looking
I guess Magic does only have one... Magic only has one way to foil things, I guess. But
yeah.
Like...
Well, the thing is, though, they only do it in Japan. Like they have a couple different foils for the U.S. Sure, but besides the gold one that they do in the gold boxes, they don't actually really have anything fancy. They just have the secret rares are shiny a different way. But like what they do in Japan, they have some like really pretty holographic shit. It's so amazing. Like I really would want it.
Way more about Zinker. If you know anything about Japan's culture, they care way more about art than we do.
But it's not even like
they produce like 65% of the world's animation, and like their entire culture is structured around gacha games.
That's true. It's true.
They literally spend like half their economy is literally just in people rolling for JPEGs, or paying horrible amounts of money for random chances at JPEGs they like.
Right. No, that makes sense. We've seen that at Kineticon and stuff.
Yes. I was scrolling through. I was looking for a cosplay this morning for a fake character, and I happened to see an ad that said a whale fake Go account that was on eBay for $6,500.
Wow.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah. Japan cares way more about art and stuff like that than we do.
So like, how is this short? This is definitely not short. I've been bamboozled. I'm running out of time. I don't know whether I pause and just quit because like this is taking too long. It really is. I don't think it's worth it. I'm only halfway there. I have a minute left to go. Like, I have no control of the speed, so.
But like, it was one cool thing. One thing I do think was kind of cool though was from the Magic's also been they've been being pretty conscious with their premium product on what they make foil and what they don't. With certain things, or at least like offering options, because there are actually a decent amount of people who don't want foils for things. For one thing, because they tend to bend. That's
right.
Something that foils do, is they bend.
I think I saw.
And also for if you're building a competitive deck for Magic, I don't remember if the specifics. I think there are like some rules though on having foils and not having foils, where like I don't think you have to either have your whole deck foiled or none of your deck foiled, but like there's most people for competitive things. A lot of people for competitive things, I think, either want to play they either if they're gonna play anything that's foiled, they want to play everything foiled, or they just want to play nothing foiled.
I'm fine with like my best cards
partially...
being foiled. It's like cool. That's what I do in collective, honestly.
I think it's collective's virtual for one thing. I think the reason for Magic is because of the bending that foils can do. There's a bit of concern that if you have one, like all 4 copies of one card specifically in your deck foiled, there's the concern that you might be doing so. You might have those specifically so you can tell where they are in your deck, even with sleeves, just because of how they bend sometimes.
Right.
So I think that's partially why of either like all foil or some people either want all foils. One of my friends explained to me the specifics of it a while back. I can't remember it all, but Magic has been at least good about offering things either foil or non-foil for some things or like when they do premium product, like this collector box I bought. It was 12 packs with 15 cards in each pack. Which is not a lot which is Magic packs normally have 15, but it also had like the way that it was set up, the card slots were set up.
I already had
it had like a lot more rares than Mythic rares, rare potential than normal, and of course most things are foil in it, but not everything. From the 12 packs, for one Mythic rare, I got 3 copies of the Mythic Rare. All 3 of them were a different style. One of them was the normal art foil. One of them was the full art non-foil, and then one was the full art foil. So I do think it's kind of cool that like there's the different options too for the arts.
Next time on Speletons. Bye. I'm sorry. It's bedtime, Derek.
I guess that was kind of a relevant discussion for this game, because there are foil cards in this.
I guess. All right. Bye.
Have art.